So you want to own a gym, the hidden business behind every membership. Have you ever walked into a busy gym after work and thought, this place must be making a fortune? Every treadmill is occupied. Every bench is taken. The parking lot is full. Hundreds of people are paying every month just to work out. From the outside, owning a gym looks like one of the easiest ways to build wealth. But here's the truth. A successful gym isn't really selling fitness. It's selling commitment, hope, and most importantly, subscriptions. And once you understand that one idea, you'll never look at the fitness industry the same way again. Behind every squat rack, every treadmill, and every monthly membership is a business model that's far more complicated than most people imagine. Some gyms generate millions in revenue every year, while others quietly shut their doors despite having hundreds of members. So what separates success from failure? Let's find out. The first mistake almost every new gym owner makes is believing that equipment is the biggest expense. It isn't. The real investment begins long before the first dumbbell arrives. First, you need the right location. A gym hidden in an empty industrial area will struggle, no matter how modern the equipment is. Most members choose a gym that's within a 10 to 15 minute drive from their home or workplace. Convenience is everything. Then comes the building itself. A normal commercial property isn't designed for hundreds of people exercising every day. Heavy weights require reinforced flooring. Showers require expensive plumbing. Locker rooms need proper ventilation, large mirrors, lighting, emergency exits, fire safety systems, and industrial air conditioning all add massive costs before you even open the doors. Many first-time owners think they can open a professional gym for a small budget. Reality says otherwise. A medium-sized commercial gym can easily require an investment of £300,000 to over £1 million before welcoming its first customer. And that's before buying a single treadmill. Equipment is another major expense. Commercial treadmills can cost thousands each because they're built to operate almost all day. Strength machines, benches, power racks, barbells, dumbbells, cable systems, flooring, and accessories quickly push equipment costs into six figures. Now comes one of the biggest decisions every owner must make. Do you buy the equipment outright or lease it? Buying saves money in the long run because you own the equipment, but it also drains your cash reserves, leaving less money for marketing and unexpected expenses. Leasing keeps more cash available, but increases your monthly cost for years. Neither option is perfect. Every business owner must decide which risk they're willing to take. And this brings us to the biggest misconception about the entire industry. Most people believe gyms make money because members work out. The opposite is often true. Now, here's where the business gets really interesting. Imagine two customers. The first member shows up 5 days a week. They use the treadmills, take long showers, grab fresh towels, and spend nearly 2 hours inside the gym every visit. The second member signs up in January, works out twice, then disappears. But their monthly membership keeps renewing. Which customer is more profitable? Most people would say the first one. They're wrong. The second customer is actually worth more to the business. Why? Because they generate revenue without creating expenses. Every active member costs the gym money. Electricity, water, equipment, wear and tear, cleaning supplies, laundry, maintenance, and staff all increase as more people use the facility. An inactive member, however, still pays every month while costing almost nothing. This is the hidden engine behind many commercial gyms. They're not designed for every member to show up every day. They're designed around probability. Think about it. A gym may have 5,000 paying members, but the building might only hold 300 people comfortably. If everyone came at once, it would be complete chaos. Machines would be full, the parking lot would overflow, people would wait in line just to use a treadmill, the business model would collapse. Instead, gym owners rely on the fact that most members visit at different times, or eventually stop coming altogether. It's called capacity management, and without it, the economics simply wouldn't work. Now, let's talk about the biggest source of new customers, January. Every year, millions of people promise themselves they'll finally get in shape. Gyms know this better than anyone. That's why January is marketing season. You'll see discounted joining fees, free trial memberships, referral bonuses, and aggressive advertising everywhere. Membership numbers explode. Cash starts flowing. For a moment, business looks incredible. But here's what happens next. By February, motivation begins to fade. By March, attendance drops. By summer, many of those enthusiastic new members have already disappeared. Some cancel, many don't. And that's exactly why gyms love recurring subscriptions. Even if attendance falls, monthly payments often continue. Experienced owners understand this cycle. They don't spend January's profits as if business will stay that busy forever. Instead, they save cash to survive the slower months later in the year. This single habit separates experienced operators from beginners. But memberships aren't enough. The smartest gyms know they need multiple income streams. That's where personal training enters the picture. A basic membership might generate £30 to £80 each month, but one personal training client can spend hundreds of pounds every month. Group fitness classes generate even more revenue per hour because one trainer teaches several people at once. Then come nutrition coaching, fitness assessments, supplement sales, protein drinks, branded clothing, recovery services, body composition scans. Every additional service increases the average amount each customer spends. This is called increasing customer lifetime value. And it's one of the most powerful concepts in business because finding a new customer is expensive. Selling more services to an existing customer is much cheaper. That's why successful gyms don't simply sell memberships. They build an entire fitness ecosystem around each member. But even after creating all these revenue streams, one challenge never disappears: keeping members happy, because every cancellation hurts recurring income, and reducing cancellations becomes just as important as finding new customers. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A gym can be full of people every evening and still be losing money. That sounds impossible until you look at the numbers. Every month, a gym owner has to pay rent, staff salaries, insurance, software subscriptions, cleaning services, equipment maintenance, electricity, water, internet, marketing, and loan repayments. These costs don't disappear just because fewer members walk through the door. They're called fixed costs. Imagine your gym has monthly operating expenses of £30,000. If your average member pays £60 per month, you need at least 500 active paying members just to break even. That means every new member after number 500 becomes increasingly profitable. But there's another problem. Members leave. The fitness industry has one of the highest customer turnover rates of almost any subscription business. Every month, people move to another city. They lose motivation, they find a cheaper gym, or they simply stop exercising. This is called member churn. If you lose 5% of your members every month, you must constantly replace them just to stay at the same size. In other words, you're running just to stand still. This is why marketing never stops. Successful gym owners aren't just fitness experts. They're salespeople, they're marketers, they're customer service managers, they're financial planners. Running a gym is far more about business than bodybuilding. History proves this. Several famous gym chains expanded too quickly, borrowed too much money, signed expensive leases, and assumed membership would grow forever. When the economy slowed down and cancellations increased, their debt became impossible to manage. Many locations closed despite having thousands of members. The lesson is simple. Growth without financial discipline is dangerous. A busy parking lot doesn't always mean a profitable business. The smartest gym owners focus on cash flow instead of appearances. They monitor every expense. They negotiate better supplier contracts. They keep emergency savings. They repair equipment before small problems become expensive ones. And most importantly, they never rely on memberships alone. The highest performing gyms build multiple revenue streams: personal training, small group coaching, nutrition programs, recovery services, sports massage, retail products, healthy drinks, fitness challenges, corporate wellness programs. Each additional service makes the business stronger and less dependent on one source of income. This is exactly how resilient businesses are built. So, is owning a gym a good business? The answer is yes, but only if you understand what business you're actually in. You're not selling treadmills. You're not selling dumbbells. You're not even selling fitness. You're selling consistency. You're selling motivation. You're selling convenience. And above all, you're selling a recurring subscription that people believe will help them become a better version of themselves. That's the real product. The equipment attracts customers, but the business survives because of predictable monthly revenue, smart cost control, and excellent customer retention. The next time you walk into a crowded gym, don't just look at the people lifting weights, look at the business operating behind them. Every membership represents a financial decision. Every machine represents an investment. Every canceled subscription affects the bottom line. And every successful gym owner understands one thing that most people never do. The real workout isn't happening on the gym floor, it's happening on the balance sheet. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes breakdown of how businesses really work, make sure to subscribe for more documentaries exploring the hidden economics of everyday industries. Because once you understand how businesses make money, you'll never look at the world the same way again.